like a Hellcat.
Is out there with Junior, and there's Embiid, and it's KD in at the small forward position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of it.
It's a close game.
Because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And Junior throws it down.
Showtime is what Junior is putting on right now. My goodness, he gets one to fall, and the floodgates are open.
Doncic against James. They get it again. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 11 points.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. They throw good, Junior.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
The East making a switch. Durant's checked in. The West All-Stars also at the South. Irving's checked in for Curry.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Junior. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, pull punch.
Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Beal in at the 3. Doncic passes to Beal. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. James Harden, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Junior. At 3 off the mark. Now, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority All-Star Game coaching.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Junior. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Harden the pass to Doncic. Towns dishes to Doncic. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Harden the pass to Davis. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. And Junior throws it down.
I love how Junior makes himself available for his team, right where they need him for the big finish.
Embiid against Harden. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Ayton's checked in. And that one's good, Junior.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Doncic. Again, the West All-Star.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Junior the pass to LeBron. He kicks it to Giannis. Back to James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Irving passes to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Embiid kicks to LeBron. The 3 from KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Doncic outside.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Junior, and the rejection by Harden. Outside, Davis. Irving with a clean look, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
KD dishes to Junior. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. 5 to shoot. Outside Durant for the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. KD's got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Doncic passes to Davis. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Junior. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. Junior's got 49 points in the game.
Boy, he put the defense on notice that time, didn't he? Junior can shoot it from deep.
Doncic right side. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Doncic Doncic, not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Here's Junior. And the three off target. Here's West now. 4-point game. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Junior. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And Doncic throws it down.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
And it's Junior missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just is basically whiffs on it.
Got to make anybody besides hard to shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Outside Irving. Count it! Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
What?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
It's good!
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And Harden comes to help. To end the run. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from KD. Off target from downtown. Here's Junior. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
No player I'd rather have taken a big shot than Junior. My trust
Let's
is
go.
in Junior.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And Irving launches it from deep. Oh, and he chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go.
Let's go.
Well, we're back at a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Oh, let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Harden. Doncic out there with Steph Curry. And there's Davis. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Doncic passes to Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 3-pointer. Tries again. Harden, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 1.
Got him with that low shoot.
Wide open, he shoots. Carries it from 3-point range.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
61 points.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Junior dishes to Embiid. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Doncic. Durant kicks to Junior. 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Embiid.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 1. 1:57 left in the first overtime. Curry finds Harden. Here's Doncic. Trying to get open is Davis. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 40 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Such bullshit.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And Embiid throws it down.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
On the pass to Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Curry against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Very nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Doncic. Embiid kicks to Junior. Back to Embiid. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
So a good decision that time by Junior in the pick and roll. Took advantage of the best option available.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard. Here's Junior. Bullseye!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They trail by 2. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Curry against Lillard. Curry with it. Over Lillard. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So it's the East All-Stars taking